Since my last attempt, I just got lost connection because all of these players is not gonna be very so much. This is probably I'm not gonna be seeing what is new removed Toyota as well. So probably new model, removed cars, multiple bugs as fixes. I think versions. I'm probably at 9 new cars. So the body of category cars pass requires for base model and the cars as well. So everything has been removed, but looks like I'm not to do that we're just gonna be using for a Chevron in Chevrolet, which means all Chevrolets had just gone removed because as you can see it's 7:49 a.m. and because of this absolutely morning that wasn't going to be very good enough. So it's time to spawn some one car and here it is. We still have the Chevrolet. I just still got one as well. And because it's off-branded as well, I don't think that Chevrolets has removed gotten all for this situation. I don't really think that we're gonna be completely moved about for this one situation. All Chevrolets removed from the game, except I have it. I just pretty have it once at all. And because as I look for all cars, that slightly didn't remove that exactly for Fords as well. So as I will scroll down for many of these things, not a chunky like these big cars as well. So looks like all of the cars extremely legal modern cars as well for probably only one thing. There are no Chevrolets and Toyotas as well. And probably likely we still have Chryslers and the Dodges for many more of these cells for a lot of things as going to be pretty good as well. So exactly except for Lincoln as well. So the good news is it's time to buy something luxury as well. I literally forgotten about to say we still have Jaguars, Nissans and anything as possible as well because not we're very sure all of the Koenigseggs has just gone removed, including the Vauxhall as well, not even Volvos, because I'm possibly not sure that we still have horrible Hondas as well that we got anything above. And we still have any Ferraris and Mercedes to do this. We don't need any classic cars, and because this is actually modern era, about for many more other kinds of great good vehicles for all of the citizens as well. So it's time to find something not for about for just a further notice as well. So a Toyota has been removed as well. I'm not very sure that we're using some sort of luxury cars as well. So we do not able to use for public services. And the meantime, what it is, it's gonna be trying to use a Pacifica as well. It's time to make something a little bit cheap and luxury cars as well. So I didn't imagine that it ended up in $193,000. That almost into $2,000 straight, $200,000 straight all the way to the top as well. So it's not gonna be trying to make towards like this self, and looks like it's not gonna be even good as well. So to turn this, it's not very possible as well, and we're just gonna be using around for is probably the package as well. So I'm not gonna be making towards look like the pursuit like these cars as well. So even perhaps it's not a lot of these cells as well. So looks like we're gonna be buying a street racing version of the vehicle, which means it will be the color red itself. So I won't able to buy for any more of these cars as well, and except for luxury as well. So we have any ourselves to do this. The Dodge Magnum is the 2008. We're gonna be pressing a little bit of red, and because that wasn't gonna be costing for a luxury edition as well. So looks like all-wheel drive, and I'm probably you're gonna be using for a track rig as well. So And probably we will recommend this as always for about street racing reference as well. So I'll be recommended to do about for this one thing as well. So we're very sure we're not using any betas as well. So I'm probably guess we're just completely able to buy for this one vehicle. The pass is absolutely none. And looks like I'm pretty sure that there is no rooftop as well. So I'm not going to be using anything as very possible as well. So we're not probably using any standards as well. So the luxury thing is we can't able to use one vehicle, and especially for road trip cars. So I'm especially trying to do, we'll be trying to subject to be use this as well. So not pretty fast and not so fast as well. So I'll be using this one for $17,000. So it's time to purchase for one thing. So it's probably that we're completely owned this vehicle for the first time. So I'm gladly that we're just about to own of this vehicle. So the next thing will be the silver metallic and light French silk metallic. So looks like I'm gonna be choosing, there are 3 colors to choose. We're using some sort of Creme Republic vehicle as well, signature, and probably that must be gonna be some sort of top as well. What? This is absolutely one limited vehicle. So I'm probably using for the signature power as well. So looks like we have some sort of 9 and 10 spoke and 11 spoke as well. This is absolutely using like these things as well. So we're using at these for $14,000. We're completely able to buy. So looks like we purchased already for these things as well. Defunct vehicles is still on the line on Greenville, and we'll probably be able to do so. How many garages we unlock as well? So I'm probably not sure that we completely unlocking anything as well. So as you can see from my garage, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles, and which is going to be enough. It's time to test drive for the first time, and let's start with a Grand Marquis, as we probably able to be driving for our first thing as well. So let's turn on the engine as well, and we think we're still able to turn on for this one as well. So looks like we're completely start, and it's time to roll off for 25 miles per hour. So I'm gonna be trying to look up for yourself as well. So we turn up the volume as fast as possible, and we try to make ourselves to find home. And look like, I guess we're completely froze. Once we completely rejoin the game, I think it's time to get all the way a little bit closer, because unfortunately we're start speeding as well. Because of the capacity of the fuel isn't going to be a little bit for very itself to do this. Let's turn on the headlights on, shall we? And we probably making towards like it's going to be on south. So looks like it's time to make ourselves for 58 miles per hour. So it's gonna be good to see what able to do. So it's time to make for this an option. Dealership music has been turned off. The siren sound volume will be 10. I mean 4. So it's time to make those cars even 4 as well. I think it's time to make things as a little bit possible. And because I just eventually 4 is a little bit itself for very much. Tire sounds will be 4. I think we just all the audios as well. So we have anything that with the vehicle and the graphics as well. We're probably making towards like the render distance will be high. I'm probably gonna be using Ultra, maybe introduce gameplay performance problems. We recommend it to you only to use high. So proceed with. I don't really think this isn't gonna be making. How far away should be gonna be try to do this? It's because we may experience error issues as well. So if I'm gonna be using the ultra reference, I'm probably, let's use Alt 2 to go for load things as well, because of one thing as well. So it's time to turn on the global shadows. It's turned on. Tree destinies is absolutely high. I'm not sure this isn't gonna be making towards like this good things as well. I'm not trying to do this before the storm has coming on around here. So I'm making sure it's going to be pretty good as all options as well. So we are not able to use couple of music, and all options is probably that we guess. Not all of this about for the building interiors. So we just didn't able to do the raindrops as literally on the line. So wait, I cannot see inside of the interiors. So you want to see my interior as well? I don't think. Some other cars does not any have interior cars, and especially the planes are just gonna be flying all the way in. So it's better to get ourselves to use the car. And the next one will be with the Lincoln Town car as well. So we eventually turn on for this one ourselves to do this. We're reaching all the way to the top, and because of this vehicle sounds pretty loud, because I just pretty love this cells to do this, and just because it sounds pretty better, I guess. So I wonder that we're just gonna be driving at night, and since that the Oyster family just probably take this one pride, and especially all the Bentleys removed from Greenville, and not exactly how it is. I think we're just gonna be trying to using for only one exactly thing as well. So we're driving at night for the first time, and we're driving for the best vehicles, because since Toyota's has been removed, I decided to buy some previously luxury cars as well. So I better get that we're gonna be trying to buy something a little bit good as well. So we're ended up in the gas station, and we're not gonna be refueling as well. So we're gonna be parked all the way down here, and eventually despawn the vehicle as automatically as well. So we'll probably spawn the Dodge Magnum, and it's time to be driving for ourselves. How this vehicle is literally quiet as well. You can absolutely going to try to get away as well. So probably that your family cars are just gonna be try to take your kids into our new home as well. We're regretting this vehicle as well. And this is not where that my dad just bought this thing as well. My uncle just completely purchased up this vehicle, and we decided to find our new home. And that's possible that we never tried to guess it all the way. So I'll be unlocking for this house to touch this as well. And finally, I own this house. So it looks like we're gonna be end of this video over here, and that's why we just completely having changes for all without any Toyotas as well. So if you're just gonna be remember, I'll be posting some other kinds of videos of one Toyota, as anyways it's gonna be 20 minutes for longer, I guess, and we just completely able to drive around for this for one time. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and I'm gonna be living in this house. Anyways, thanks for watching and for all your support, and I'll be signing up, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later.